Hey guys, Jeff here with Jeff's Custom RC. Today we're going to be unboxing the Eflite 64mm F-15 that I won from Dave's RC on his live Toe the Line episode back in November. This is a beautiful plane, guys. Can't wait to get it together. It's going to be a pretty simple build, so stay with me and we'll jump right into it. Okay guys, so here it is. The Eflite F-15 64mm jet from Horizon Hobby. As you can see here, guys, this jet came to me, guys, from Dave's RC. I won it in his drawing last month, and just getting around to getting it unboxed. I actually received it last week. Thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate it, man. And we're going to open this box and see what we got here. Hang on, guys. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is how it comes packaged. Pretty nice packaging here from Horizon Hobby. I'm going to grab my razor blade and open this box a little more so we can see what's going on inside here, guys. And here we have one of the wings, guys. You can see that the tabs for the plugs are labeled. These are your ailerons. This is the underside of one of the wings here. This is the top side. Finish on this looks pretty good. Got one little slight place here, but that's no big deal, no game changer. I think for what it is, looks really nice. Decals applied there on the side, so we have that wing there, and then just observing this wing here, we've got the same. Foam looks really nice, finish looks good. Again, we have our servos with the tag showing that that is also an aileron. Of course we would know that because it's a wing. Let's lay those there. There's something in here possibly. Yes, those are our missiles in that piece there, guys. Got 4 of those, as you can see, so that's pretty cool. Set those aside. Go ahead and take this piece out. Pretty nice looking here. We have a drop tank there, guys. We have a small decal set to give it a little more detail, and you know I'm all about the detail, guys. We have our nose cone, which is a magnetized nose cone, looking pretty good there. Over here we have these are our vertical stabilizers, guys, with the control horns already installed. Give those just a little bit of movement there, kind of free them up just a little bit. I'm assuming those will probably glue in from looking at that. This is the other one. The finish on this is pretty good. A little dusty there. That's okay, not a problem. So yeah, there's that one. And in here we have our bag of screws and parts here, guys. This is our landing gear over here. This is going to be our front landing gear, our nose gear, and these are our main landing gear, which I'll try it with and without, I'm sure. We have a carbon rod spar here, guys, for the wings. This is the fuselage. Let's open this up and show you down inside here, guys. Alright, there's all of our connections down in here. This is our servo for our nose gear steering. We'll see how that works out. We have an EC3 connector, all of our connections for the other servos and control surfaces on the plane here, guys. Side view, we have our aileron connector for our left wing. Hard points here, as you can see, with the brass connections. This is our elevator servos here. I will probably paint all of those to match the plane. I just don't like seeing them. Nice decals on here already. We have our Eflite ESC in here, as we can see, guys. That's a little, I don't know if you guys can see that down in there. That is just a little bit of unglued looking right there, but I will fix that. This is the right side of the plane, guys, with our connector, our servo. Underneath here again, our nose gear steering. Looking inside the ducts there for the fan. No cheater on this plane because all your air is going to come in here. I don't know if you guys can see up inside there. I'm trying to, yeah, possibly. But that is our fan. But yeah, she's looking pretty nice, guys. Tuck all this back in and put the canopy back on and the nose and give you guys a look of that. And this is going to be a pretty quick assembly, guys. There's not a lot to put in this plane together. That's a nice, that latches better than some of the bigger planes I've seen, guys. We'll put our nose on here. Let's see which way it goes. Well, it's not going to go nose up, that's for sure. It's going to go there. Nose could probably attach a little better. I'll probably work on that some just to be sure that that doesn't come off in flight. Not a real good finish as far as how that lines up and connects. Not really sure if this is supposed to match this. It looks a little different color to me. There is a lot of tape on that magnet, so I'll probably work on all of that a little bit and see if I can't clean that up and get a better fit. But all in all, it's pretty nice. These are our, guys, and I told you earlier, these are our elevators. I made a mistake thinking that they were the verticals. They're not. These are our elevators, guys, and this one will go on this side over here, I'm assuming. I'll have to look at the manual. Yeah, I think that's gonna, yeah, that's gonna go right in there. I'm guessing with some glue, but I'll figure all that out when I get to the directions there. But so yeah, so these are our vertical stabilizers here, guys, with the decals already on, and these will sit right down in these spaces. So I guess all this stuff will glue on here, guys, which is fine, not a problem. In a plane this small, it's not a big deal. All in all, for a plane this size, the scale is really nice looking. So yeah, no complaints there. And take the manual, lay it up here. Like I said, there is another drop tank down in there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I will set that out of the way. We'll better look at it. And like I said, this isn't going to be a really hard build, guys. It's a pretty thick manual, though, considering no more of a build. And yes, this shows you here that everything here glues in. Your elevators and your rudder, or your horizontal and your vertical stabilizers, both glue in on this plane, and then you'll hook up your control surfaces with your linkages. Shows you installing the gear. I mean, pretty straightforward. And this is the plug and play. This is not a bind and fly. I wish it kind of was, but there again, I don't really need the safe. I can work on that. This plane has an 88mm CG from the leading edge, which is in this area where my finger is right here, guys. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'll play with that a little bit. So yeah, I mean, like I say, pretty straightforward. Not a lot of, you know, work here, guys. So I will be getting all of that done. Let's see if I can put a wing on here for you guys. Yeah, so I'm just kind of centering that up a little bit, guys. Kind of work it through a little bit just to get it in there good. Just wanted to do this basically to say thank you to Dave's RC for sending this out to me, guys. And again, you saw I did not even hook any of this in. I'll get all that done as well in there for the ailerons. Stick this other wing on and just give you a look here. Everything really goes together pretty simply, actually pretty nice. I'm kind of impressed with how easy it goes together, guys. Like I said, we have our drop tanks here. I'll sit those out of the way and pull this box in so I can get to everything here a little better, guys. And now you're kind of getting more of a feel of what this is going to look like. As I said, they do not include glue with this package, so again, you know, your CA works great for that, and make sure it's foam safe, or your foam tack. I will more than likely go with foam tack, guys, just because it gives a little, if you hit something, it gives a little flexibility, whereas CA can tend to be hard, brittle. So yeah, so I'm thinking that this will go in here. These two pieces here will glue together, especially back in here as well, just for more stability. So that gives you an idea of that. And so yeah, guys, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to get it totally put together, and I will come back and show you the finished product. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have our finished project here. This is the Eflite F-15, and it's looking good, guys. This is a fairly easy build. A few little things I ran into personally, guys, that I went ahead and tweaked. I have still yet to get my throws set up per the manual, which are right here, and you can see those for high rates, low rates, and I will be setting those up per the manual. Now on this particular jet, guys, I got the plug and play sent to me by Dave's RC, so I actually put one of my Admiral 600 receivers in here to have a gyro on this plane, and so we'll get a little bit different experiences with this compared to some of you guys that have the AS3X, which I don't normally run safe, maybe once and then I'm done with it, so I just like a gyro. So I will open this up and just show you the inside and how I've done this. Now, I do not have the battery I'm going to be flying in this plane. This is actually a 3S 2200, which, as we all know, is a little small for this plane, because I'm going to go with 4S, probably a 26. But as you can see, this is where I put my receiver. And what I had to do, guys, being that these pins stick up higher than I needed for the canopy to clear going in here, what I did was I took and melted this right here slightly, as you can see, just so that it would clear these pins right here, and it works perfectly now. But that is where the AS3X gyro receiver goes in this plane, also is up front. Had to do a little bit of modifying to this arm right here to get her to steer straight and everything, but now it's good. I don't like all these wires running like this, but it is what it is, and you know, I just have to move them out of the way every time I put the battery in. But I'll show you. Oh, and another thing I had to do, this servo had a little block of foam right behind it. I had to go in and trim out that piece of foam so that the receiver would fit right up to the servo, because if I didn't, these pins wouldn't clear at all. So that's just one thing to note if you guys are going to do a plug and play with this particular Admiral receiver. But now I can show you that when I put this in, you hear how good that fits tight, man. It's a good fit. CG on this plane says 88 millimeters from the leading edge of the wing, which would put mine about right here. That's exactly 88, and the book says 88 plus or minus 3, which could be 85 or 91. So you guys have just got to kind of play with it, see what you like. But I did the 88 CG right there where the dot is, and you can see it on both wings. I have, like I said, not yet got my throws set on everything, but I do have it ready to go. As far as I've done taxiing, I've got it tracking straight. Everything is good there, and I'll give you a quick power up. Okay, so just to give you guys a little quick power up here, I'm going to set my radio in front of the nose wheel. Make sure my throttle cut is on the radio, and it is. So, blowing everything off the table, and yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, pretty easily built plane, some nice looking plane. Can't wait to get out to the field and fly it. Hopefully have some nice weather coming up. But I think it's a great deal for the money, especially with the bind and fly. For what, 20 bucks more, I would definitely say any of you guys looking at this plane to definitely get it with the bind and fly. It's well worth the extra 20 bucks, I think. Like I said, I did put a $29 receiver gyro in it. So, and I think the price on this plane was $159 at Horizon, and with the receiver that I put in it, that made it $189. You guys could do it for $179 from Horizon with the AS3X gyro. Thanks so much, Dave's RC. It's a great plane. Love the look of it, man. I think I'm gonna really have fun flying this jet. Can't thank you enough for sending this out to me. When I do fly it, I will definitely drop a maiden in for you, man, and give you a good shout out. You guys need to tune in to Dave's RC on Friday nights for his live Toe the Line show, 9 o'clock. Dave's a trip, man. You guys need to check him out, Dave's RC. Thanks again to all you great subscribers and all you guys that check out my channel. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like, thumbs up, your notifications, turn them on. As always, subscribe, guys. I'm Jeff. This is Jeff's Custom RC, RC with attitude, and lots of gratitude to Dave's RC for sending out this plane. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you at the field.